When I first saw Sharn's towers, I knew at once that this soaring city would be where I would make my mark. This was the only place on Eberron that could provide me with the tools I needed. Talent, money, and most importantly, power. You can see magic everywhere in Sharn. Magic supports its towers, powers its sky coaches, and adorns the trinkets of the wealthy few. But only the few. An ordinary city dweller can't afford a simple repair spell, let alone a shield guardian. The common folk sweat to earn their living just as they always have, even in Sharn. Imagine this. What if ordinary people had access to magic? Nothing too complicated, just a few simple spells that would vastly simplify their lives. Imagine the revolution this simple change would create. I knew that bringing magic to the masses would secure the name of Vaunt in history. Not to mention, make me very, very rich. Building my first prototype took no time at all. The device cast a few simple spells and used a Canith crystal for power. Thrilled by my success, I immediately showed my invention to an acquaintance, a wealthy member of House Kundarak. I offered him the rare chance to invest in something that would change the world. My prospective investor was not impressed. His objection? My prototype cost as much to make as a skilled workman earned in a year. The cost was due to the Canith crystal, of course. I had to find another way, a cheaper way. Canith crystals were too expensive, so how to power my device? I needed an arcane energy source that was cheap and universally available. I tried 1,000 different approaches and rejected each one. Then, I hit on an idea. It was an unorthodox solution that required unorthodox talent. But now I knew how to build my device. My investors were impressed by my new methods. They were even more impressed when I told them how little it would cost. Even after paying for the necromancers, we'd still make a tidy sum. We quickly arranged to build a manufactory down in the Cogs. Word of the Vaunt arcane assistance spread throughout the city. My star ascended. Soon I was meeting with council members and attending parties with Saidan Boromar himself. The wizards were hostile, as I had expected, but Sharn is ruled by merchants, not wizards. The Copper Concord of the Aurum made me a member. They've already told me a few of their secrets. A great honor, but only the beginning. My rightful place is as a member of the Gold Concord, and I will not rest until I have attained it. I was having dinner in Skyway with one of my investors when a gargoyle messenger charged in, covered in ash, babbling about an accident. Created a scene, as you can imagine. Eventually, I got some sense out of the brute. There had been an explosion at my forge down in the Cogs. The entire manufactory was in flames. I rushed to my forge and found it in ruins. Only one of my necromancers had escaped the blast. He lay there dying, burned beyond recognition. With his last strength, he chanted something over and over in a strange tongue. One of the apprentices said it was a curse on me. Of course, I wanted to rebuild immediately, but there were issues. The city council was asking questions, and the salvage workers reported seeing strange things deep inside the ruins. I needed to know what I was dealing with, so I sent out more scouts. They did not return. I hired experts from Moorgrave University at no little expense. They put a name to my problem. Forge Wraiths. Spawned by my forge's destruction, controlled by a powerful curse, those undead creatures had only one wish: my death. I don't dwell on problems, I solve them. If there was a curse, then I would find a way to negate it. So I hired more experts. I fortified my security. I sent agents to scour the world. And in time, I found the solution. An ancient and immensely powerful artifact in Stormreach. And just imagine, the locals were using it in a lighthouse. I paid the Boromar clan a hefty sum to bring me the Stormreach beacon. And just like that, the Forge raids are no longer a problem. The artifact keeps them at bay nicely. Now, I can concentrate on building a new forge, manufacturing my device, and pursuing my other plans. This, all of this, has just been the first step. Now it's time for the golden second dawn of Lucian Vaunt.